guys, I have another review for you guys today. This is the No. 7 Lift and Luminate Foundation. Firmer, even skin, sunscreen, broad spectrum SPF 15. It's this one. I have heard of this like way long time ago. They updated their packaging though, I believe. Like it's a new package now. And again, it was in what I believe to be the lightest shade, which is Cool Vanilla. See, that's okay. Cool Vanilla, that's okay. Because, you know, vanilla is kind of light. So that makes sense to me. But names like Calico, I don't get it. Don't get it. So it's got a nice pump. Most foundations do nowadays. So it's not really big news. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and try this one side with a sponge and one side with a brush. Alright, so let's see what we've got. Okay. Oh, very creamy. Not very moussey, but very creamy. Alright, so let's see what we've got here. Looks like a good shade. I don't know, can you see that? Yeah, it looks like a good shade. Let's take a look. I'm going to start out with a sponge. Let's just see. It's got a weird smell. It's got that paint smell, just like the Airbrush Away foundation did. Lift and Luminate, so I'm assuming this is supposed to be a luminous foundation. Maybe I should have done a little bit more reading from the box. Okay, bright, beautiful, and uplifted illuminating foundation which has been formulated with a polymer to help appear to visibly lift and give firmer feeling skin. Our pro-retinol complex containing lipopeptides boosts and maintains elasticity. It also contains a brightening complex to give skin a long-term boost for even skin tone. Powerful Powerful antioxidants, vitamin C and E, and SPF 15 help protect against the aging effects of free radicals. Minimizes the appearance of age spots, pores, and pigmentation. For best results, blend smoothly and evenly with your fingers or sponge, working downwards and outwards from the center of your face. Okay. So, you know, we'll see. Alright, so, you know, so far it does seem to be a little bit illuminating. Yeah, I can see some light reflecting off of that. Coverage doesn't look like it's very good, and the shade is not amazing for me. And I just used, like, that whole pump for one side of my face. Now, sometimes, like, when you're first pumping out product, because it has to come up through the tube and out of the pump, sometimes it's not a full pump, but that did seem like kind of a lot for me. The way I do my makeup, that seemed like a lot. Okay, now my under eyes are usually, or my eyes in general, are usually the big test for how much coverage we're getting. And in my opinion, this is light. Very light coverage. My sunspot there is still showing through. It toned this down a bit, but not a ton. So let's try the brush on the other side. Oh man, how much was this? Got it at Target. It was $15.99. No. 7, I don't know who you're trying to impress. $15.99 is kind of a lot for a foundation that doesn't really cover very much. Alright, so I'm seeing decently even skin. I am seeing some illumination. Okay, let's get a little bit of shade. But yeah, I mean, you can see it is shiny. I don't think it's like making me look particularly younger or lifted. I got some sagging like right here, especially right here. Okay, right off the bat, the coverage is so light that I wouldn't spend $15.99 on a foundation like this. It's just, the coverage is too light. I'm seeing everything through it. It's like, this is like putting on a it's like putting on a BB cream or a tinted moisturizer. I'm going to add a little bit extra to the other side, and I'm going to use my sponge just because I like the way that applies when I don't have my actual concealer brush. Alright, so did we build up? A little bit, I guess. Let's try the other side, build up a little bit more on the other side. I don't think I brought a concealer today. This would probably be a good shade. Yeah, this is like, I would call this like your typical BB cream type, where like if you're going to a barbecue or some outdoor activity where you want a little bit of something. It's a little bit orangey too on my skin. Like, it's not picking up on the camera very much, but in real life it's like, shade's not the best. It just doesn't feel very brightening. Like the Wet n Wild, I still like that better than this one. And for $15.99, you are getting quite a lot of product, obviously, like an ounce, which is standard, but still is more product than the Wet n Wild one. But the Wet n Wild one just makes your skin look so much better than this one. This is like BB cream stuff. Certainly not, in my opinion, worth the price tag. Let me see if I have a mirror. I might not have a mirror today. I don't think I have a mirror today. Oh, I do. It just was hiding from me. You can still see my pores, but it is looking nice on my pores. It looks nice on the skin, like you can't see it sitting on the skin, so that is nice, but unless you have, like, this is not the perfect shade for me, and it's not patchy necessarily, but unless you have the perfect shade, you can still tell that there is makeup sitting on my skin. Like, it doesn't look thick, heavy, and cakey, but you can just tell, because it's not my perfect shade match, that there is makeup on my skin. Not because, it's hard to explain, not because like it looks makeup-y, but it's just the difference in skin, in tone, skin tone. And because it's very sheer, it's not giving like a blank canvas, you know, that type of effect while still looking natural. It does look very natural, but I would say with this one, you got to get your exact skin tone or it's going to appear to be patchy, even though it's not technically patchy. It's all about the color, having the right color. And this is pulling a bit orangey on my skin. So for $15.99, would I go out of my way to purchase this? No, not at all. I think $15.99 is sort of kind of a stretch for this foundation. So, all right, well, I don't know, let's give you guys a close-up look. It's not the worst foundation I've ever tried, but I won't be keeping this one. So, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.